Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pineleaf. We are back here in Udun, where I've just heard the story about Durthang, and I think we do not want this orc listening to the aftermath of that story, so let us deal with him to make sure he doesn't go spying around or anything like that. Then we could finish up on our discussion and find out what Anath here plans to do about that.
And so it was that only one of the Thondream came alive out of Mordor that day.
Haladon survived, but he was ever changed, and he swore to avenge his fallen friends and his kin. He never did, but on his deathbed he asked his sons to remember what had happened at Durthang, and to swear that they would do what he had not. But the years passed, and the sons became fathers, and their sons became fathers, and they told the story of the Thandrim, but they did nothing to avenge him. It seemed that Mordor and Ugrahor would escape judgment. But then it happened, Pineleaf. The host of the west arose and defeated Sauron's armies in battle. The borders of Mordor were breached. Sauron was destroyed. Can this be anything other than the vengeance of the Thandrim, long delayed, but finally delivered? It's probably vengeance for a good number of things, if you ask me. Now, let's see what we got here. We have got, finally something that we can use here. How about agility and vitality? Expeditionary gauges, yes.
Ugrukor betrayed the Thondream more than 1,000 years ago. But my heart tells me that he lives still.
Well, alright, he's been around creating mischief all along. Alright, let's see. Light of Elendril, 2, just from what we just picked up. Shadow of Mordor, 10, that means, yeah, we need a bit more light in order to counteract the shadow. Ugrikor betrayed the Thandri more than 1,000 years ago, but my heart tells me that he lives still, either through some dark art of Sauron's or some other vile sorcery. Whatever the means of his persistence, I'm glad of it, for it means he will know who is responsible for his undoing. But worry not, I have not abandoned my caution, as I know Rogren feared. I do not want to ruins with haste. I have seen orcs on the walls of Durthang, but not so many as must have been stationed here during the war. I think Durthang does not have as many defenders as the orcs want us to think. Let us enter the fortress and see what's going on inside Pineleaf. Defeat enemies inside Durthang, and if there are prisoners in the dungeons, we should set them free. They may know where we can find Ugrikor. Yes. Ugrikor. Well then, what do we unintentionally do when we go around finding inside here? We probably rile up many an orc. Well, Black Numenorians. Well, there are those also. When I gave the list of potential enemies we could be facing around here, I completely forgot about the Black Numenorians. And they could be just as much of a problem as any of the others. In fact, maybe even more so. Now, up to the fortress. What's that up there? Boy, they seem to have quite a varied defense up here. One just not simply walk into Durthang. That's it. That's the answer. The doors of Durthang are rather large, that's for sure. And we also have a page.
There he commanded Durthang, the Black Shield be built as an ever-vigilant watchtower of Gondor. For 16 centuries, the Thondream, its keepers, dwelt here.
Alright, well, that's a pretty long time since that 16 centuries. Unfortunately, they were founded 26 centuries ago. So things haven't gone very well since then, after the first 1600 years. But I would say that for a kingdom to keep watch on something, that's a pretty long run here. Now, let's see what's inside. Many a quest, that's what's inside, including another type of enforcer, in case the outdoor enforcers weren't enough to worry about. We now have some indoor enforcers. Now, is this to kill enemies inside, or is this to start quest? Starts quest, Durthang, Talons, and Venom. Oh, and we had to kill 8 inside here. Hey, 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 hey! My spear! My spear! Not yours. 5 enforcers and 5 sorcerers. Oh, goody. Yeah, this place is notorious for all of its... Oh, yeah. But actually, let me open up this one also. This starts the test. Prized possessions, ornate coffers, can be found in Durthang. The possessions of Ugarkor's Black Numenorians. Find 12 of these. Oh, wonderful. Yippity-doo. Well, we could remove a couple of these. I do want to make sure, though, I lock that one in, because I definitely don't want to lose that one. But then we have these guys. Looks like they like to come in pairs. Then we'll kill them in pairs. It's probably a new quest to kill 12 of them or something like that, right? Lowering the guards. Oops. Let's see. Killed 10 warriors and 10 archers. Alright, let's kill 20 of them, not 12. We also have these things. The Sorcerer's Bauble. And you have found a strange bauble, no doubt some tool of Ugarkor sorcerers in the fastness of Durthang. Yes, I guess we need to destroy these. Break them, yes. Now, I'm not going to go too deeply in that direction at the moment. Instead, I would like to head this way, because this is where the epic story is going to be taken, or I should say, the Black Book of Mordor. Now, I don't know how long it takes for that enforcer to get back. Maybe I better keep an eye out just in case he decides to come here. I should be able to handle him, but I certainly wouldn't want to be attacked from behind. Okay, now I need to open up cell doors. Probably killing a few more of these folk won't be bad, especially since there is something glowing up there. Oh, that looks like one of those baubles I need to get. And there's another chest I need to get. All sorts of fun things to get over here. And there's also an enforcer that is attacking me from the flank. Oh, come on! I mean, really? That one I really thought was a pain. I mean, right when I spend a pot in order to remove a wound that keeps me from attacking, they stun me. Thus, wasting a pot for absolutely nothing. I wonder why I don't like using pots in the first place. When you get insulted like that. And now for that. You go down, you go down. Well, only 3 more of those to go. Ugh! And next, you. Then I'll take care of the bauble. Then I'll head through the passageway where we... Oh. I thought it was one of the ornate chests. Disappointing! Oh, by the way... Oh, it looks like they're automatically being opened now or something? Okay, well, now here are the crafting bundles. All those crafting bundles I couldn't open up before. I guess I'll just have to sell the crafted goods at some point. Let's head off this way and see what we can... I guess we need to go into there later. Hi there! May I come through? I just want to destroy everybody inside. Well, except the prisoners. I would like to release the prisoners. But the others I'd like to destroy. Starting with you, unfortunately. That's unfortunately for you. A sentry. Well, they're not going to... They don't need to keep watch any longer, right? Hey. I'm poisoned. Oh, that's right. I got lots of archers to kill, lots of warriors to kill, lots of this to kill, lots of that to kill. Alright, I seem to be killing the warriors a lot more quickly than I am killing the archers. So apparently the archers are better at staying away from my sights. That's all I gotta say. Now, what's inside? Open up! Oh, good grief. This is like peeling an onion, isn't it? No wonder I cry whenever I come to Durthang. Hello. And you? Well, okay, that takes care of all the warriors. Hey, I don't need any more warriors now. Could you just send me archers instead? Yeah, that's a crafting bundle, and this is... a Durthang guard, and there's a prisoner there. Alright. We could free a prisoner. He's standing there waiting for this hobbit to free him, perhaps. Now, am I able to pick the lock? It's not like I'm a burg or anything like that. Nurnoth prisoner. Thank you. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Alright, so that takes care of one of the prisoners. That prisoner doesn't look like he's in very good shape unless he's sleeping or something like that. Well, we'll just have to check the door just in case he is alive. That does not look promising. Oh well, beyond rescue. Time to head downstairs. Collecting rusty small chests along the way. I'm going to have an inventory full of those things before long. Oh, hold on. Oh! Enforcer! I guess I need 3 more of them, so might as well fight him now. Rather than while I'm fighting somebody else, such as another enforcer or anything like that. But I must say, these guys are tough. Hey! Only one enforcer at a time! Oh, quit that! Stun. Steal weapon. Do induction when everything is on cooldown and everything can't be done. Annoying. Yeah, these... I guess half trolls they are, or Uruks. Oh, Uruk. It says Uruk right in the name. Yes. And this guy looks like he could be alive. You open up the seal door. Is this real? Can it be? I think it's real, unless you don't believe in hobbits or something. And finally, let's open up this door. You have the thinks of Eorzund, stranger. You're welcome.
Eorzund? I know that name.
Yes, I know Eorzund the Wily was a Kundalar leader who fought against Gondor. It is one thing to free the downtrodden of their captivity, but that was no villager or farmer. That was a battle-hardened Easterling warrior. He slain soldiers of Gondor and rangers of Ithilien both. You have to get him back. He may still be somewhere in Durthang. Search in the northeast corner of the fortress, and I will search the west. If we hurry, we might be able to catch him before he escapes and does further injury to Gondor. Righto. I shall keep an eye out for him. I believe we need to check out this room now, as soon as we get by the guards, of course. Hello. Hey, do you know where I could find some archers? I need to kill a few more in order to finish this quest. How many archers do I need to kill? 4 more archers, yes. Can you tell me where I can find 4 more archers? Useless. The guard of the vault has been recently attacked. Ooh, how come? The Easterling wretch got the jump on me, but I gave him as good as I got. Not enough to stop him from rooting around in the vault, but he'll be good as dead before he's gone a dozen steps from the fortress. My boy'll stick 'em full of arrows. The trinket that he took from the vault won't do him any good. He won't know how to use it. Good riddance to the vile thing, and to the Easterling too. You must be in league with him now, aren't you? And now you'll die the same as he will. What, being attacked by a bunch of arrows? Oh, you're gonna kill me. Well, he's not as bad as the Enforcers. Actually, he's nowhere near as bad as the Enforcers. The Enforcers are twice as bad as he is. So, you're not the worst that I could get here. Here is one of the sorcerers that I'm supposed to kill. And I think the best way to handle a sorcerer is not to allow them to cast their sorcery. I've noticed a couple of these, they've had apprentices with him, and this one, though, seems to have decided not to bring one along, which made it all the easier to defeat him. Made it much easier to defeat him. What? Oh, that was the last of the prized possessions? Yes, you ransacked a number of ornate coffers. Oh. And apparently I found some boots inside of them, too. Finally reached the top of the tower. Darazar Drearstar. Good grief, what a mouthful of a name. Well, let's see if we can make his star set. Now, unfortunately, we've got a little backup for Drearstar there. So what's really more disconcerting is that Drearstar has a ring over his head. So what haven't I killed? If we're lucky, it's just a quest to kill Drearstar. Unfortunately, I think there's more to this quest than that. Right now, though, what there's also more of are enemies to kill. Ooh. And now for you. Actually, is this a... Ooh, that's a rare Mordor chest. Okay. Shadow of Mordor 4. No wonder that was such a pain. Ah, rare Mordor chests. Oh, and this is... Yeah, I was afraid of that. Khans the Silencer and Mogtar the Furious. Oh, and another page.
The captain strengthened the fortifications of Udun, restored the old, and built a new. Anglach arose, and Mornau towered under his command.
Wonderful. Oh, I totally forgot to check what I get from the rare chest. I get an Invader's Amethyst Silver Ring with some light in it. Ooh. Alright, so I am getting almost. Now I have 8 light out of the 10 I need. Wonderful. Personally, I'm not fond of a name like Q Knots the Silencer, but I'll go after him anyway. That's because, most likely, he has things that are going to silence me. He hasn't used it yet, but instead he steals weapons. I assumed that he was going to throw silences. I guess they mean it figuratively. Silences hobbits by killing them or something like that. Well, I'll have to prove the figurative interpretation of his name also wrong, right? Something like that. This isn't very good. Okay, he's tough. Now, I think it is time for me to get out of this place. Durthang. Not a wonderful place to stay under any definition of the word. That's all I gotta say about that. Not a recommended place to stay. It's not until they clean it up a bit. I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be out of that place.
Eorzen fled, and I could not catch him.
Some of the archers above fired upon Eorzen, and never have I wished for arrows to hit their quarry so much as I wished it then. But he was nimble, so he got away. Well, Eorzen stole an artifact of some kind from the vault of Durthang. We don't know what it was, though. That's really bad. We need to find him before he does real harm. And what might he have taken from that vault? Well, that I don't know.
I do not know why Eorzen was imprisoned, but we need to track him down.
Yes, I don't know why he was held captive, but that doesn't change the fact that he was responsible for the deaths of many good people during the war. Pineleaf, I feel responsible for setting him free, so I need to track him down. I would appreciate your help with this. I saw him disappear around the rocks to the northeast. He must be heading for the Eisenmouth, the gate of Carchargen that bars the passage from Udun to Dor Amarth. He must be trying to bring the artifact that he stole deeper into Mordor. Well, find the Eisenmouth. Will I be able to find it, or will the mouth chew me open? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.